Hello, welcome back to A Boring Revolution, your number one news source for everything in regards to the Boring Company. And we're back with an update episode on the Las Vegas Convention Center loop. Progress on site has been dramatic. We really have ramped up production, and it's really great to see that the construction site team is really working through the program quite efficiently. So let's have a look at some pictures and discuss what has happened in the last 6 to 8 weeks. First thing to note, the project is on track to finish in mid-December. So the Boring Company will exceed its, will beat its timeline for completion. Autonomous electric vehicle testing and calibration is just 3 months away. 3 months from today, we will start to see autonomous electric vehicles testing inside the actual tunnels. Concrete road deck construction is completed and ready to use. So they've poured the last of the concrete now. All the tunnels have a road deck, which means that they can be utilised for various other means. Program. This area in blue is what matters the most at the moment. So as you can see, we have those 6 months to go. Most of the work now is above ground. So we're talking about our above station canopies, the foundations that are going to support the canopy, various works inside the tunnels that are quite minor to the overall program, sprinkler system, electrical, also this suite of sensors that are going to exist inside the tunnels. So all that work needs to be completed, but the majority is above ground, involves the stations. Station 3. Station 3 is the most important station in the project because this is where the majority of passengers are going to be disembarking. Therefore, it needs to be the most plush station. And as you can see, progress is going very, very well. You can see lines of rebar here. This is going to be a set inside formwork, and then they're going to build a wall here, concrete wall, and that will be buried below ground at some point. Same on the other side. This ramp has been completed, the outbound ramp. The inbound ramp here, also you can't really see it because of this bagel sign, but it goes all the way down there. That has also been essentially completed. We just need to pour the concrete for our walls here to the sides of the excavation. Then we will begin construction of our station canopy over here in this area. We have a zoomed in picture here of our excavation. As you can see, looking very nice. Not too tidy, but it will be tidied up and will be covered up in good time. So you can see our soldier piles that are protruding here from within our secant piles, our props, ring beam here, and our cross beam there. Overall, excellent progress. Here's what it will look like hopefully by the end of October. As you can see, plenty of parking bays for vehicles, solar panels on top, although this design has slightly changed, but that's about what it's going to look like. Station number 1. So this was an existing launch pit. Both the TBMs were launched from station 1. As you can see, excavation work was commenced here using this articulated arm with a breaker on the end. I've never ever seen it done like that. I have no idea why they're doing like that. Why not just drop some retaining walls down here, and or maybe even sheet piling and then excavate? But they've just decided to do it like that. So be it. It doesn't really matter too much. All the this area has been excavated now. As you can see, this retaining wall has been removed. Some of our props also have been removed. As you can see there, some props. Now, not so. And the ones here as well. So, this ramp will be completed hopefully in the next month or so. Presuming this is going to be a concrete ramp. This will be covered up eventually in the long term. What really matters is over here. So we have the actual station that's being constructed over here, about 150 foot in that direction. That involves the station canopy and various parking bays for the vehicles and charging area. will look something very similar to this, although this is not the finished design. Station 2. Station 2 is the most complex of the build, however is also the most interesting, because I believe that in the future this is how the majority of the big stations for the Boring Company will actually be built. So, excavation has taken place. They've excavated in and around the existing tunnel linings which are in there. They have then been broken down and removed out of the excavation. Excavation was built using sheet piling, which is my favourite method, and I've used in the past on a good few jobs, and it has never failed me. So on top of that, they built a ring beam, and then they built these very large steel trusses, close to 8 foot in depth. In the long term, these concrete planks will be dropped on top, and then they will tarmac above, because there is a road that is going to run across this site. At this end here, we will have a set of escalators. Here's our crawler crane. As you can see, it's moving around. Not sure what it was moving that day, but whatever it was, wasn't that heavy. As you can see, most of the work is inside the shaft. We can't currently see inside the shaft, which is disappointing, but I'm sure in the next 2 to 3 months we will get some images of inside there. This is what it'll look like on the surface, all very neat and tidy, and people will be able to get in and get out via these escalators. So, thank you everyone who's been watching this episode. As I get more pictures and get more information in regards to the Las Vegas Convention Center, I will post it on my Twitter page and probably my Instagram at some point. So please, if you'd like to do so, please like and subscribe to those. Definitely like this video and comment below. As for my Patreons, as always, thank you so much for your continued support. That's Ashley, Mike, David, Christopher, Jim, Curtis, and our new Patreon, Milton. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for watching. Really do appreciate everyone who's been watching recently. We recently hit 4,100 subscribers, so as always, we are doing fantastically well. Hopefully we will continue to grow and see more projects for the Boring Company, which is the end game for this channel, really, is that we're constantly talking about projects rather than all the possible ways that we could build it. We actually want to be reporting on what is actually going on site 24/7, 365 days a year. Thank you everyone for watching, and remember, do not be boring. Stay safe, wash your hands, and keep 2 meters away from everyone. Thank you everyone, and goodbye.